Okay, so today, okay, I did my pushes to GitHub today. I missed yesterday. I can't believe I did the work and I didn't push, but that is the way it goes sometimes. So today it is all about just trying to catch up. And the main thing that I need to catch up on is I really super need to work on my portfolio. So it's going to be a slow stream today. It's going to be a really slow stream today. And this isn't even scheduled. I have to add this to my schedule, my streaming schedule. So anyway, Sunday mornings, bright and early, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. So which well, first thing, excuse me. Well, I don't know why I have that. Okay, I have to mute myself for just a second. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, it's bright and early on Sunday and nobody's up. That's kind of exciting. Okay, so I wanted to do another, I wanted to keep going in Replit here. So let's see here. Oh, you know what? I am still learning how to use Streamlabs, and here's the thing. Excuse me. I don't really know. I don't really know how to work with the chat that much. I mean, let's see here. I've never thought about the chat appearance. Anyway, that's something I'll have to work on, but never thought about it. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to keep going with this for a little while, and then I need to start working on my portfolio. Yeah, so he said models, public, and roots. And that means that I will do, he's going to work on models, public, and roots, which means I will do middleware. I can do middleware and views. Is he doing server? I don't know if he's doing server or not. Okay. Models, public, and roots. Models, public, and roots. So I guess that means I'll do JS and middleware. So this morning, excuse me. Okay, I'll do middleware and server JS file. With that, we should be about done with the homework. So the thing is, I've got my homework. I have to do some code wars. I think this is tough. I think I will start working with the server. No, I'll finish the middleware. I'll do middleware first because there's not that much. Okay, so for the middleware, Okay. Methods on that. Oh, it's so nice and quiet. Methods on the ensure auth. Oops, ensure auth object. And then okay, so if the request is user authenticated. Program can proceed. Otherwise, redirect user to the index page. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Okay. Okay, so here we are going to set up a guest. And ensure guest object that takes request result and next. If the guest isn't authenticated, doesn't have a, isn't registered, if not request. Okay, so request is authenticated. Hold on, I gotta. Ooh, I didn't do this either. Oh wait, no, I did. Where? Okay. That's not gonna be. Where is my authentic? Here it is. Here we go. Return, okay. Where is my guest? Passport authenticate. That was my login. Ensure authorization. Router. Okay. Well, let's see here. I think return next. I'm trying to find next. Where are you next? Where are you next? Where are you next? I think it's just gonna have to rain. Oh, the request is authenticated. Okay, so okay, otherwise somebody can register. Okay. So I really want to know, well, that is for another time. Okay, so we did auth.js. So middleware is done. Controllers are done. Config is done. He's doing models and roots. What did I say I was going to do? Okay, so middleware is done. I'm confused about next. Can you, if you have insight. Oh, hi, I'm a visitor. It is Sunday and it's early, and I thought I would try to get some work done before we have our big, we have a big review coming up for all the back end stuff, and I've really got to get this in my brain. So I'm still commenting. I was commenting last night. I took a break and I just hung out on Reddit for a while, but now I'm back and I'm messaging someone else who's in my team who is making comments, and I just don't know what this one piece of code means, and it's so obvious, but I can't figure it out. So if you have insight and can explain, I would really appreciate it. Okay, and next is in the middleware auth.js. In the middleware auth.js file. Okay, so hopefully I am hoping that he can help me. And while I'm here, I need to update, if I can find it, I need to update my Twitch schedule, because now I have to add, I'm going to move this over. Now I have to add, all my secrets are being revealed. Okay, here we go, schedule. And then, so right now I've got Wednesdays and Saturdays. I need to add Sundays. Okay. Breakfast. Well, we're gonna do coffee and coding. Coffee and coding. Coffee and coding. Coding. I wish I could put a little emoji in there. Okay. I don't think. Okay, so search for category. I know this is boring, you guys. Software? I can't remember what this is. Computer? No. Software? I can't remember what this is called. Science and tech? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so it's gonna be every Sunday, you guys. Oh, 2 viewers. Hey, good morning. We're doing coffee and coding. I brought my coffee. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. Or I'm not streaming for 4 hours. I pretty much max out at 2. I have ADHD, so it's a big deal that I can do this for 2 hours without having to get up and walk around. Okay, so 9 a.m. for 2 hours every single Sunday. Okay, it's official now. It is official now. Let's take a look and see. See here, Twitch. I gotta make sure that this is actually up. I'm sure it is, but we'll see. Ooh, who's that lady?
I gotta make sure that this is up.
Okay. Okay, so if I go into, I don't even know where I go into my channel. Okay, here we go. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to do this later. I'm just gonna assume that it worked. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my code. I gotta get this done because I have to leave at 11 and pick out some stuff for my baskets. I have hanging baskets and they're so bad. There's just a bunch of dead plants in there, so every time I look outside, it's just a bunch of dead plants. So we're not, that's not something I can live with. Okay, back to code. Here we go. So yeah, so I'm hoping my friend is going to explain what happens next because I can't find it in the code. So I'm thinking it's something that is specific to this particular function, but I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay, you know, I have to clear my throat. I'm going to mute real quick. Okay, all better. All better. I've got allergies. Okay, so I think we're done with the middleware. I'm going to just go into the server file. Yeah, I'm just going to do the server file because he didn't say that he was going to do it. Because he's doing models, publics, and roots. Okay, so this is already done, kind of. Okay, I'll just add something there. Okay, so this is going to require the .env that we installed, the .env module that we installed, and indicates, I guess it probably configures a path. It's in our config folder. So, oh my gosh, I did not want to get out of bed, but my dog got me out of bed. I don't know why she's like that. It's like she doesn't think I need sleep. She got me out of bed at 3 in the morning. Okay, do I really? Okay. Okay. I don't know how much I have to assign the variable out to the express. I don't know how to put this. To the express module functions we are using. You know, I have to get in the habit of doing that. Okay, yeah. Names and mongoose, which we will use with MongoDB. See, now I did that, and I only needed the two little. Okay. Frames and passport, which we will use with our authentication. Verification. Ah, 80. See, now I need this other stinking. Okay. And that. Okay. So now we're going to be using sessions. Things in sessions, which we will use with local. I think we're using that with our local storage, with our local storage and database. And see, here we go again. There. There. Okay. Oh, okay, so brings in Mongo store, which we will use with the database set of sessions, user sessions. Okay, and here we go with our multiple lines. Okay. Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. And that doesn't bring anything in. That just sets the, this doesn't bring anything in. This actually sets up our, sets variable, root, sets our variable, okay, to that requires the path, the path to our database in the config folder. Folder. Got it. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping he was going to help me. No help. No help. Okay. So I think I'm gonna need that. Sets variable it says require, but it's not just requiring. It's almost like it's establishing the path, initializing the path. I don't know the correct, I don't know the programming way of saying this, that establishes, just use it, okay. Establishes the path, the path to our authorization. Our authorization file in the roots folder. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste that. There we go. And that's not the authorization, that's our home. That's our home file. And then this is our to-dos file. Got a lot of roots going on. Our to-dos. Oh wait, no, that's correct. That's the roots, but this is our home. No, to-dos. Okay. Here we go. And then, so well, I already did connect with the invokes the connection. I don't know how else to say it. The connection to the database. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, my coffee's cold. I need to go add some more hot coffee. So I am going to be right back, and I'm just gonna mute and leave some music on. Okay, I'm back. I have my coffee and my water. Well, my water glass is all dirty. Okay. I have to clean my desk. This is very sad. I can't find places for my stuff. In fact, oh my gosh, I don't even know what. Okay. I have so much stuff on it. Okay. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we are app setting our view. Oh, our view engine. Okay, okay. Setting up our view engine. Let's see here. setting up our view engine. Which is going to be the file that renders our changes to the DOM as the EJS file in our public. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so the EJS file, and then we are, oh, this, okay, so this one, use, I don't know how to say use, app use. I mean, it's an express thing that allows us to access files in the public folder without putting public in the path. That is how non-programmers say it. Okay. Oh, Erlang code. Okay. I have looked this up so many times. Why do I not? Okay, URL encoded. URL encoded. Every single time. I have to look it up. I have looked this up so many times. I'm so tired of looking up the same thing. Okay. Here. That's the one. Sends data without encoding. But I don't know why. Why? Okay. Okay, this is what I was looking for. It's the practice of translating unprint. You know what? This is an Anki card moment. This is an Anki card moment. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look at my Anki cards. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. No, I need a different. Okay, I need a different deck. Which one is this? This is not APIs. It's none of these. Kind of. No, it's not really. It's Node. Why don't I have a Node one? Here it is. Choose. Okay, so what is URL encoding? Back extra. Yeah, guess who's gonna go ahead and copy and paste it? Okay, so it's a practice of translating unprintable characters or characters with special meaning within URLs to a representation that's unambiguous and universally accepted by web browsers and servers. Okay. Okay, I did one Anki today. Okay. And guess what's going in here? There we go. So I just almost have to do that. That was Express. That wasn't just Node. I have to change that card. Okay. So Express JSON. So okay. So this is our sessions. I do not understand. Like, I understand, but I don't understand. Okay. So I can't remember where the passport stuff is. On the roots? Where's our passport stuff? Oh. Bam. Okay, so the thing is, when I looked up Azure, okay. And that's just Azure. Maybe it is. Okay, I'll just go back in. So, where's my account? I'm gonna sign in. Let's see here. Okay, I don't really want to do that. Where am I? Storage account. Got that. And then I'll look up the passport. Passport. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay. That was definitely not what I wanted. Okay, well, this passport, this is essentially copied and pasted. But I can't remember where we found it, so I need to copied and pasted from, well, yeah, insert URL that sets up our connection and credentials to the Azure authentication. And then there was a whole bunch of stuff that we added, but I just cannot remember it. So that's going to have to do because I cannot remember it. There we go. I need to find that file though. Azure passport. It's not optical character, like Azure. I think it's the Azure passport, and then it's the node. Express. Okay. There we go. I bet it's in here. Usage. Yeah. I want to say it's all this stuff right here. This is exactly what it is. So I need to go back in here and insert this because essentially I know that's just what we did. So okay. All good. All good. Gotta go back to my server. Okay. Encoded. Okay, so now we're setting up our sessions with a secret that we entered into Azure. Well, we didn't. Secret phrase that we to Azure. And I don't know. So, and then I don't know. I need to look up Mongo Store. What? Because, okay, we're storing it. Oh, okay. Storing this session data into MongoDB. Well, it's the mongoose. Okay. We get that. And initializing the pass place of passport. And initializing use of sessions passport. Okay, and then setting our index root. File. Well, it's actually our home file. And then we're setting two T's, setting our authorization root. And then this is setting our to-dos root. And all of that is in our roots. Where's that folder? Root. Let's see here. Hold on. Get. Log out. Okay. Well, So the thing is, here it is. Okay, her. Oh. Oh my gosh. You see, you do like to comment, you hate to comment. Okay. I don't know how to put this. This is, I think I don't like to comment, but I actually do like to comment because I've been doing this for a while here, for a few hours actually. I think I'm on my 3rd hour now. So I don't know. I like to write though, so I think that makes a difference. I think if you like to write, it's a little bit easier to do this. If you just hate writing, like my daughter hates writing, if my daughter had to do this, I think that she would fall apart. She's 12 years old, so she has a ways to go, but this is the way it's always been. She just hates writing stuff, so this making comments and doing documentation is not in her future. But yeah, I mean, I guess I do not have a problem making comments. And I do think I like making comments more than I like trying to come up with code. But it's all good, you know. It's all good. Do you have your coffee? Are you drinking your coffee this morning? Or tea? Some mornings I do tea. I like Earl Grey. Index home roots per are constant above. Per home roots. just feel a little Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so this isn't even my own code. I'm in a boot camp. It's 100 devs, and so he's having us do stuff like this with other people's code. This is not my code again, but I know the code works, right? Proof is in the pudding. It's right here. So he's having us comment on other people's code so that we get used to it. And when we walk into situations where we're having to deal with other people's code and figure it out, it's more intuitive than, oh my gosh, someone wrote a bunch of stuff and I have no idea what it means, right? It's easier to follow the stream of, I guess, the sequence of things. You can work out the logic. We're lucky because this was written by someone who works with students all the time. It was written by Leon Noel, so it's kind of watered down, if you will, and everything is very, very clear. Other code that I've seen, that I've come across, is not like this. But I totally understand, especially if you have that kind of mind where the coding is kind of rote and you just get it and you just do it. I can see where this is terrible. But for someone who has a certain type of brain that kind of, like my brain, I guess, is like a computer and I have to parse everything out, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Okay, authorization root per auth roots. Can't spell. Auth roots constant above. And over reduce root reduce root for to do roots. I am doing a boot camp. I am. So I have, let's see here. I have a file that does not look exactly like this because he has, Leon Noel, the boot camp instructor, has been working with us on MVC, Model View Controller Architecture. So he has been working with us on this, and he has this file as an example of exactly how we should set up our files using this particular model. And part of this exercise is getting comfortable with putting our files in folders that are meaningful. Meaningful in line with or according to this particular model view controller model. Okay, for to do roots constant above. Okay, so that's that. Are you a software developer or are you a programmer? Okay. Listens sites of report that we will be using. Okay, and we know this per .env config above. You used to develop web apps before. Oh, okay. Huh? Do you like that? Do you like what you're doing? Random programming like compilers and stuff using Python. So you're all back end all the time. Is that correct? In the config folder per, where are you? Okay, here we go. Per, there we go. And once again, I have to do that instead. Okay, that file is done. All done. You hated front end? Oh, that is, okay, I'm not gonna say that's funny because I do understand. I do understand, but it's curious. I think it's curious because I know some front end people who just, as soon as you hit JavaScript and anything that you would possibly using on the back end for any reason, that just that language and the syntax and the logic, they just hate it. They're only, you know, they like all of the different libraries on the front end. They like the semantics. They like all of that. And then I know people who only like back end and then they move to front end and they just think there's no logic. It's like, you know, you make stuff render to the page, the browser, and it's so loosey-goosey and some stuff happens and you don't even know why. Which I guess there's that weird element of surprise. I don't know. I don't know if it's the element of surprise or if it's just that you feel like you don't have enough control and there isn't necessarily that cause and effect thing that you definitely get on the back end. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if is it a personality type thing? Do you think there's a type of person that is drawn to front versus back end? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know very many people who actually work. And then, so I know, so actually I know a few people who are full stack, but full stack kind of, just in terms of finding a job, it kind of leans more toward back end. So I don't really know why, I don't really understand that label, because everyone I know who's actually full stack, they understand some of the front end libraries and frameworks, but they don't actually use them on a daily basis. On a daily basis, they do pretty much only back end stuff. Oh, personality type? What? Okay, so what personality what personality type likes the back end? What kind of personality is drawn to back end? I don't think I should need to comment all that. Oh, I think Magic Marcos is doing that. Next is a method that essentially determines whether the function can proceed. Well, I need to look that up. Okay. That makes sense. I need to look at the router again. A logician kind of personality. Okay, well, I think I'm going to be a front-end person then, because I can follow logic, but it doesn't excite me. I do not find that exciting. Oh, there's my jalapeno jelly recipe. Okay, yeah, I don't sit there and like, okay, so, okay, I have a friend in the boot camp. Maybe you can answer this for me. I have a friend in the boot camp, and she loves logic puzzles. She would do them just for fun, I guess, when she was a kid. And I don't know how to put it. So Code Wars, like the type, I guess it's not like Leak Code. The problems are different, but it's still the same idea. I don't know if you're familiar with Code Wars, but she goes crazy with Code Wars. She just does so many of them, and she's so fast and she's so good at them. So I'm thinking she might be a back-end person, but I don't know. She doesn't like CSS. So I'm thinking she might be a back-end person. Does that sound about right? So you're a logician. Yeah, I was married to someone who would probably be a back-end programmer. Okay, I'm messaging her right now. This is not part of the stream, but I need to message her right now. Okay, Barbara, you are a back-end programmer lady. How are you liking Express and NodeJS? Okay. Yeah, I don't like any kind of logic puzzles. Logic puzzles irritate me. A lot of it, they irritate me because I sit there and I think, why am I doing this? What is the proper application for this? What am I going to make work with this particular puzzle? Because if it's just for, actually that's kind of how I approach all games. If there isn't a specific reason that I need to do this, I don't understand the point. I don't understand just playing games like that. But if you give me a specific application and I need to fix something or solve it, I'm down with that. So yeah, I'm gonna be a great friend. Yeah, that element of surprise, like, whoa, okay, I thought it was gonna do this and it didn't do that. Why? So that's the kind of problem I like, where it's like, something weird happened. I'm gonna try to figure this out. But yeah, just sitting there and doing Sudoku puzzles for fun makes me angry. I don't think that's fun. I think there's so many other things. I can't, like, pretty much everything on the list of things that a human can do on a daily basis would come before, like, cleaning bathrooms comes before doing a Sudoku puzzle. So yeah, but I'm hoping. I've been talking to a professional who knows folks in the front end and back end and comma, and your interest in logic puzzles and code wars would make you an awesome back-end engineer. Good. Okay. She already knows that. She already knows that. You'd rather sit there and do Sudoku? Sudoku, I think, is just, I think it's torture. I think it was just designed as torture. I think there's like waterboarding and then there's Sudoku, and I'm trying to figure out which one. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough call right there. Yeah. You've been doing Sudoku when you're bored? How bored would I have to be? I'm trying. I have never been that bored in my whole life. I have never been that bored in my whole life. I can't. I am so sorry that you were that bored. I'm gonna start crying because I feel so bad for you. That you felt so bad you had to do Sudoku. Okay. Nothing wrong with Sudoku. I just can't fathom any universe in this life or the next where, yeah. What do I do when I'm bored? I read, I write, I clean, I make food. I love making food. I play with my dog, I pet my dog, I clean some more, talk to my kids, text my friends, paint. Well, I paint walls. I really like painting walls. I'm not necessarily visual, you know, in that I don't create scenes or anything like that, but I really like just painting walls, and I like the smell of paint. So yeah. Oh no, what is this 100 front row? I don't think I'm even set up. Okay, so there's stuff up here that says I can join. Yeah, so I don't think I'm even set up to accept any kind of money stuff. So I need to get rid of that front row thing. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know what that is. I set up something and I don't know why I did it, because I don't think I have PayPal or anything set up, so ignore whatever front row is. What is it? I don't know. I need to look this up, because I started going through all of the Twitch stuff today because I thought, ooh, I should know more about Twitch, because I'm honestly doing this not to gain a following. I'm doing this to try to, and I don't know if this goes in with your perception of me having an artistic personality, but I set this up to try to discipline myself to sit down, because I have some problems just sitting down to do stuff. I kind of like am all over the place all the time. So I have to sit down and do this. And the only way I can force myself to is if I put it on the, what do you call it? The Twitch schedule. So I have to put it on the Twitch schedule, so I'm committed to just sitting down and staring at the computer screen and doing what I'm supposed to do. Because otherwise I'll sit here and I might do a code war, and then I might look at a whole bunch of different WordPress themes, and then I might check my email, and then I'll go on to Reddit. So anyway, so yeah, okay, so let me see. I'm gonna try to find your stream, hold on. What is your stream called? Is it just SH? I can't even read who you are. SH, is that one? I can't read that. SH1B? SH, oh, SHLVSV. Okay. Okay. See, oh yeah, see, look at you. Man, oh my gosh, you can sit there for like 6 hours. Oh, am I not supposed to be doing this? Sorry. I just want to... Okay, so I'm just gonna I'll just quick follow you. I have to figure, I don't know how to follow you. See, I can barely follow. Okay, I'm gonna follow you. Okay. That's not cringy. I mean, like, you're putting yourself out there, right? So that's okay. But yeah, 6 hours. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm already looking at the clock thinking, ooh, I need to get up and like do stuff, and I only did one file. I only did the server file. So yeah, it's really, I have to focus. I have to always tell myself I have to focus. I can't remember what I was gonna do. Okay, so I already did the server. I think I did server. Okay, I think I did everything here that I'm supposed to do. I think that's everything I was supposed to do. I finished the server thing, so I'm done with that. But this is the homework that we have to do for our class. You're getting over your fear of putting yourself out there. Yeah, I don't know. There are so many people, like, I'm sure you've watched all sorts of streams. After I saw a stream where there was this person basically just talking into the camera about nothing in particular, honestly, just nothing in particular. And then I've watched streams where people are just driving around talking about where they're going to. After I saw those streams, I thought, you know what? I actually have some content. I've got some stuff that, you know, people can consider, and they can say, oh, I know that, but I haven't seen it written like that before. Or, okay, I feel bad for this person. She needs some help, so maybe I can help her. You know, That's happened a lot recently, so I'm really grateful for all the help I can get at this point. And anyone who wants to help me, just go ahead and put it out there, and I will accept help. But yeah, this type of putting yourself out there is one thing. Like going on to Match.com and trying to find a life partner and putting yourself out there in that way, I am not down with that. That's no, thank you. That's bad. But yeah, so like this, no, if someone wants to see like all my weird comments and say, hey, that's actually not what that code is for, you need to fix that, I will take that help. Like right now, I will take that help, and I will research it, and I will be so grateful that someone wanted to help me. That's exactly how I feel about it. Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know if that's a healthy mindset, but again, when you see like I don't know, you just see all sorts of stuff, and I figure if you're watching people and they've got, you know, their stream, everybody has a different way of approaching this kind of thing. And so like my personality, I like cute things. Like, okay, so like I made my little panel things that I love, like my little be right back. And I have my starting soon. I had so much fun making these. I like my snack time. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. And then I have my like noisy dog mute because I have the noisiest dog in mine, pretty much in town. She's literally the noisiest dog in town. But, well, thank you. But so I had so much fun putting those together. Yeah, I had fun trying to find royalty-free like clip art type stuff, and then anyway, yeah. But okay, so you're saying you're too lazy, but you're also a back-end person. So you have the type of mind that's like, that's totally unnecessary. Why would I spend hours trying to find royalty-free clip art to set up all these slides, right? You're not going to do that. But yeah, I had so much fun doing that. I just loved it. And I like doing README files, which is really strange because that actually doesn't really have a whole lot to do with coding, but I like setting up the README files. Even though I only know 2 ways to do them. With the README files, I know if you go into GitHub, so I'm actually going to go into GitHub right now. Where is it? Oops, not there. Oh no, I have to find GitHub. Okay, so here's the GitHub, right? So, oh, I don't know why I was in there. I don't know why I was in there. Okay, so I only know there are 2 ways. So again, cutesy wootsies. When you do get around to doing, yeah, you can. I mean, you can burn hours and hours just trying to fix stuff and debug stuff, and yeah, you can use up a lot of time on something that's really, really tiny. But if it's something that's really, really tiny that means something to you, like if I couldn't get my little dog image up, and I spent 5 hours trying to get my dog image up, I would feel so good after I got it up, right? But if I'm trying to fix something and like push something to Heroku and it takes 5 hours, I'm gonna be so mad. That would make me so angry because that's just a big waste of time to me. It shouldn't take 5 hours to push something to a remote server, but that's just me. Yeah. GitHub README files on your to-do list. You should just do it. Just do it instead of just sitting here listening to me talk. Why don't you like hop on and like do your README file? Because I had someone in one of the streams that I was doing. He was doing Code Academy work because he had a different stack, but he wanted to just learn some stuff on Code Academy, and so he was doing Code Academy while I was streaming. And I think that's a great use of time. You know, I would never assume that anyone watching my stream is just sitting there watching my stream. I'm assuming they're like bouncing around between different screens or, you know, on their phone. And so, yeah, you should definitely, because otherwise just sitting here watching me talk about my GitHub and my dogs that's not a good use of time, I don't think. But yeah, so I really enjoy READMEs, and I don't do them properly. Like, okay, here it is. So with my daily challenges, this doesn't really tell you a whole lot about it. I mean, I could actually go into, you know, the different methods, the different stuff like that. So what is, I do not understand. I think, oh, these are not, no, dude, these are not all my projects. These are not all my projects. Some of it, okay, and I hope you're not a prospective employer like vetting me or whatever, because but no, these are not all my projects. Like these repos. So these are daily challenges. This is JavaScript practice. I made a calculator. Oh, I did this app. Okay, this one was really funny. So we did, I'm trying to remember the HTTPS, and then I had so much fun with this. Okay, so if you put in like, okay, Pikachu, because Pikachu's my favorite. I don't even do that much with Pokemon, but we used an API, and so this is my idea of formatting. Essentially, you're using Flexbox and you center everything. So that's it. So that's why I doubt that I'm much of a front end person, but I'm probably more of a front end than a back end, just because of what I said with spending 5 hours trying to get something to load on a remote server versus spending 5 hours trying to get an image to look exactly the way I want it to. Those are two totally different things. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I hope you're on your GitHub right now working hard. I hope you're doing your README file and making it look really good, telling all about yourself. Okay, I gotta look at what I have to do for my boot camp. So the other thing that I have to do is, okay, so I need to do my profile, not my profile, my portfolio. Do you have a portfolio? No? No? Yeah? Not yet? Okay, that's the other thing. So I found a template. Well, not a template. It's kind of a template, a theme. It's a WordPress theme that I'm going to use for my portfolio, because right now this is my portfolio and it's the saddest looking portfolio ever. It really, here. Okay, so this is my very sad portfolio. This is my portfolio. And this is so lacking in everything other than my social media. You don't really know what kind of work you want to do? Well, what kind of work are you doing? Does that make sense? Because you're doing random stuff, but is there a pattern with the stuff that you're doing? If that makes sense. I'm going to mute while I drink some water. Okay. Because I don't know how to put it, but the kind of work that I want to do, I don't really know what I want to do, but I can see a pattern with the stuff that is that I want, not that I want to do, but that I find myself drawn to, even though I don't really think of it as wanting to do it. Okay, so mostly system programming. So what kind of projects does that lend itself to? Compilers and translators. So, but I mean, just in terms of is there something that's visual or about that, or is it something where you would basically just have to show like, I don't know what kind of portfolio you could do necessarily unless you're showing the application of your compiler or translator, like the application for it. So, whereas, I mean, like when I'm doing, building an operating system. Yeah, so I'm curious to know what that would actually look like on a page in terms of putting together something. What does that actually look like? I can't fathom trying to build an operating system. I don't think that's in my future. I don't want to have to do that. I'm glad people like you are out there making operating systems, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, if I have trouble just doing this, I don't want to have to do that. Oh, which course? I don't have the ability to accept links in my chat, but if you just write out the name, I can quickly look it up. Hold on. Okay, and 2 Tetris. Oh, okay. Are you doing the Coursera, or are you just doing it right off of this particular site? This looks very challenging. I'm sorry. As soon as I see Boolean, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Sequential logic. Boolean arithmetic. How can you do arithmetic with true and false? Oh no. I feel like I'm looking at Sudoku. Oh, I'm so glad that you exist though, because if you do this, I don't have to do this. So that's awesome. I hope you like just keep on going with this forever, because oh no, yuck. I like the little icons though. This little guy looks like he's shoveling something. What's he shoveling? Okay. You envy me that I like... I don't even know... So I don't feel like I like... Okay. I don't realize that I like front end because I get so frustrated. Yeah, I think that's it. I get really frustrated because I can't... Okay, so like other people. So, okay. This is it. We had a group meeting, a team meeting, and it was like an icebreaker type of thing, and we were supposed to say what our favorite color was in RGB, right? And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, I like red and green. If I had to pick my favorite shade, it would be a shade of red. But I'm so picky that I couldn't find the right shade of red. I just couldn't find the right, because I could see it in my head, but I couldn't find it on the page. And I just got really, really frustrated. And so so the programming part isn't frustrating to me. It's these big decisions that really makes me upset. Yeah, when something works, it's like a rush. It's like that dopamine hit when it works. But it doesn't work for me on the back end really ever. Like, it never works on the back end. But on the front end, sometimes I can get stuff centered. So okay, so that's the thing. Okay, this is it. I have a question for you. So on the back end, is everything a little bit more intuitive for you? Does it just feel like everything just kind of falls into place? Like, even if you don't fully understand something, you just kind of get it. Like, you can kind of make things work. You can just kind of figure it out. Whereas like on the front end, it's like you struggle and you have to make these decisions, and then you're still not sure they're the right decisions, and you just never get that kind of validation out of it. Does that kind of make sense? Because that's how I feel about the back end versus the front end. Like, on the front end, I can do stuff, and I can do it so that I like it. It might not actually look good to other people, but when it works, it makes me happy. And when everything falls into place, and it's a little more intuitive. But on the back end, it's like everything's a struggle, nothing's intuitive, and I feel like I'm constantly pushing to try to just make anything work. Oh man, no, so there's never there's never right. That's the thing with front end. It's not right, because there are so many different ways to do things. Like you have all these different libraries, you have all these different ways to set up your CSS. You've got so many different ways to do things. And then just even in terms of what is right for any particular project, because they have so many fancy things now that you can do just to style things in a certain way and transition. Yeah, for backend it either works or it doesn't, but man, nothing ever works for me. So yeah, I'm trying to make it work, but yeah, it doesn't come easy. There's nothing intuitive about it. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and it doesn't usually. Yeah, you can optimize it, but that's the thing with front end. Okay, so it's the same thing in front end. You can optimize it, like say that you're not doing a portfolio, you're not doing something to be really showy. You're not going to have a ton of images, right? Or even if you do, you can optimize it in that way, and optimizing is decreasing your load time, you know, so that when you're loading stuff, you don't have to sit there and wait and wait and wait. And then you have to make sure everything is set up so that, okay, if you do have to wait for images, it's set up so that your text renders first and then your images come in. So it's the same thing, it's just a different way to apply it, right? You know, and then you have different ways to optimize things for mobile for your different devices. So yeah, I mean, I guess it would be user. Yeah, I guess it would be UX. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, I think of it as being a lot more objective than that, because it's not like how many buttons can you put on a page max and still have people want to stay there and use your app. I think of it more in terms of, you know, you gotta get stuff to render or you don't even have a web page. Because we were in a class and our instructor was trying to load a page and it just wasn't loading. And so it could have been the host, it could have been, you know, a server issue. It could have been that they had some images that were, I don't know, 10 megabytes. Who knows, right? But yeah, so in that way, I think a front end is having some really objective goals. That's my perspective of it. I think a front end is having some very, very objective goals that pretty much across the board, you want to make sure at the end of the day the stuff renders in a way that is timely, right? Regardless of the type of device you're using. Yeah, now if it's an older device that doesn't have a lot of memory and it has a slow processor, that's one thing. But yeah, at the end of the day, you need to get that stuff up on the page. So, but so this is the kind of stuff I should be learning to really round out my full stack education. Probably not all this stuff on the bottom. Well, no, actually I should. Okay, so I wonder how difficult this is. Okay, is this not linked? Oh, okay, it is linked. Yeah. This is not. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. 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 I don't want to do computer science. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not good with that. I'll do Sudoku before I do that. Okay, so no comp sci degree for me. That's really bad. That was a bad experience just then. I don't know any other way to put it. That was a very bad experience just now. Okay. So, but what is a good experience is this one particular, this moment.js where I can put the current time in, and that's kind of exciting. But yeah, so I actually need to work on my code wars, and yeah, I should work on my code wars right now. I'm not gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on my Code Wars, but I only have 30 minutes now to work on Code Wars. So, okay, so I'm gonna do Code Wars and then you can do your GitHub README. Oh, so I just want to brag on my friend Barbara. So just so you know, our class has this like little team thing, and Barbara is right here. So Barbara is doing super, super, super well. In fact, she's done more than some of these other folks who are professional developers, full stack developers. So I just had to brag on her. I'm all the way down here. Hi. I'm all the way down there. Okay. I'm gonna do an 8. We're supposed to be working with strings. And languages, I'm gonna start my most completed. Oh, it's hard to find girls who like backend more. I guess that's the thing. I don't even know if she likes backend. That's why I messaged her earlier, because it's hard to know what you like, right? Until you've actually been doing it for a while and you get kind of comfortable with it, it's hard to know. And so we started doing backend when she started having all this stuff going on in her own life. Like the main thing was that her computer needed to be serviced. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the structure of backend. I like being able to bring, because I think, I don't know, at the very shallowest level of doing things, which is where I am, I like the idea that they've already got stuff set up so that I can get things moving on servers. I can do that, right? But beyond that, I don't know how much I want to go into it. But Barbara might like that. So anyway, that's why I messaged her, because I was just like, ooh, Barbara, this could be your future. Which doesn't surprise me, because her husband, he is crazy smart, and he is a software developer. He also does stuff with data science, and so they are very well matched, I think. But they also have a young child. They have two boys, so their time is busy. They are very busy. Okay, so create a method, say hello. Okay, what is all this? That takes input name. Yeah, they really are. They're very cute. This is funny. I've never seen them interact together. Yeah, I've never seen them interact together, but I've talked to them apart, and they're just both really, really nice people, and they're both crazy smart and very family oriented, and they're a cute couple. Okay, so note that name will be an array consisting of one or more values that should be joined together with one space between each. Okay, so for example, say hello. Okay, so, oh, we have another viewer. Hey, new viewer. I am doing a code war. We're doing string methods, and the biggest hurdle for me is actually understanding what they want me to do. This is the trend for Code Wars, is I am forever trying to figure out exactly what they want me to do, because the explanation, their instructions do not ever make sense. Ever. Okay, so they want me to return. What do they want me to return? They want me to return the string hello name school. I'll do it in a template level because that's easier. Hello name comma, space, welcome to, and then we're going to have another template literal, Phoenix, oh, that's going to be city, city, comma, and then this last one's going to be state. Okay. Lots of exclamation marks there. Oh, you're going to help me out? That would be great, because I know that they're going to get, I know that this is what I have to return, right? So I already know that this is my return. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that there, right? The problem is getting there is not as easy. So they're going to, the name is going to be an array consisting of one or more values. So for the name, I'm going to have to join the name, right? So I'm going to have to join the array elements to create the name. So yeah, I don't understand. Why did they, are they just giving me options for what the function name is? Is that what that is? I think that's, they're, okay, so they're saying I have to use those function names, right? I have to use those function names. Okay, the name is an array consisting of one or more values, so it's never going to have a 0 value or null. That should be joined together with one space in between each word, each, what? So it's not, okay, so it's going to have two independent names. Are they going to be capitalized? It doesn't matter, so the function name is already given. Okay, so the function name is already given. And then, is it, okay, I thought they were saying that I would have two different arrays with J as one element and then O as, so they're saying that they're giving me two elements. But are they always going to be in reverse order like this? No. Johnson, okay, so that's not in reverse order, so I just have to join it. The length, I don't know. The length, isn't it might contain 3 words? But it doesn't matter if I just use the join method, right? So I can just like take name. So I can just do name.join, right? I would think. I'm just gonna do name.join and see what happens. Well, that didn't work. Okay. See, I never know what I have to store and what I don't. Because to me it just seems like, okay, well, I joined the name, but evidently I didn't. Okay. Well, I want to see what other people did. Oh, they put it into the template literal. Well, that wouldn't have occurred to me. Okay. Yay is right. That's like, okay. Just to give some perspective on this, that took me, you know, what, 5-10 minutes? It used to take me like an hour to do something like that. So yeah, and 30 minutes of it would be just trying to figure out the instructions. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Oh, oops, I needed to add that. Oh, hold on, I gotta add that to my, okay, so I need to touch before Oops, that's not there. Move it down here. So don't save. Okay, so I need to touch. Go forward, one, JS. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. I have to do this. Yeah, that was big victory. I'm gonna have to put this in chat. Big victory for me. How is your README file going? How's your README going? Okay, I need to hurry up and I need to push this to GitHub. I forgot to push stuff yesterday. I did stuff, I just forgot to push it. So go ahead and oops. To the city. There we go. You don't know what to put? I don't understand. Are you using the template? Because there's a quick and dirty template. Hold on. They have they have so many templates, and they're in Markdown. So you just quick, you know. I don't know why it's taking forever here. Yeah, they have all these different templates and. Well, yeah, that is taking too long to load. That's really irritating. Okay, so that is definitely not a good one. Read me about me. Okay, so this is not, why can't I find the good one? There are some really, really good ones. And they actually tell you, okay, that's not what I was thinking of. Ooh, he had a lot of green though. So you think a lot before putting this kind of stuff out. Okay, but I don't know how to put this is how I was thinking about it, because excuse me, because I was nervous about doing my README for GitHub, but I was thinking that's the safest place in the world for me to put stuff in there, because nobody's actually going to look at it except for possible employers and then some other developers. And I don't know. LinkedIn, I think, I don't know. I think of the folks who would be looking at my GitHub as being a lot less judgy and a little more interested in just content, right? Versus the whole presentation thing. Whereas with LinkedIn and these other resources that are out there where we have to present ourselves, there are some judgy folks out there, and you have to be kind of careful. So I just feel like GitHub gives you a lot more freedom, and it gives you a lot more space to put down things that are interesting and that interest you, I think. Whereas on LinkedIn, there's so many hundreds of thousands of people from all different walks of life looking at it and making judgments about your picture, about your resume, about your projects. And on GitHub, it's just boom, 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 and take it or leave it. So, ooh, I like this one. But yeah, I can't find, there's a really specific template that I was thinking of. It was really specific, and basically it covered your interests, it covered your social links. Yeah, it was really good. I'll have to think about it. Oh, yeah, but until you decide what you want, you don't have to put, you know, the little profile summary thing. You You don't have to do that, but you can put all the other stuff on there. All the other stuff. And then that way it's not just like an empty about me or read me, right? That way you've got something on there. And okay. Again, most completed. Let's do it. Another easy one with better instructions. Okay, that one has 85% done. Wait, what is this? First and last IP and a net. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, this is a spin-off from the first kata. I don't even know if I did the first one. You are given a list of character sequences as a comma-separated string. Write the function which returns another string. Containing all the character sequences except in the first and last one separated by spaces. I need to see an example here. They don't have any. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're gonna be back in a bit? Okay. Well, okay, be back in 15 minutes. I'm gonna take off in 15 minutes because I have to do some chores and errands today. I got a lot to do. Okay, so I'm given a character sequence as a comma-separated string. So I'm getting a string. Everything in the string is going to be separated by comma, which is irritating, but okay. Write a function which returns another string. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I want to see is, yeah, good luck. I need good luck. Okay, so now, so for example, everything in the string is going to be separated by commas. So what I want to do, but it's a string and I need it to be in an array. So given a string, separated value string. Okay, so I need to return. Okay, so I need to return a string that looks like the first one, but instead of commas, but the commas are replaced with, I hate it when I run out of room. Commas are replaced with spaces. Okay. Return a string that looks like the first one, but the commas are replaced with spaces. Well, that was really quick. That was super quick. Okay. Yeah, well, you call this CSV parser. I call it, I need to turn this thing into an array, and then I need to pop, and I need to shift, and then I need to join this turkey together. That's what I'm calling it. That is what this is to me. But I need to set up a conditional. And someday I'll actually have a conditional that doesn't look like a conditional. It'll look fancy, like a one-liner, but I don't have that right now. So if empty string or string is less than 3, string is less than string dot length length is equal to 3, internal. Okay. I'm already thinking in code. I think I missed, this sounds terrible, but I think I missed a big opportunity when I was 20 years younger to get in when everything was just procedural before they came up with object-oriented programming. Because my brain is single-threaded, I think in one thread. It is synchronous, and everything goes like this. So that I don't have any logical terms. I don't have any of that. I have this. And sometimes I go from here and I do a big jump, and then filling in that gap is just tragic. It is tragic. It is a 3-hour exercise in frustration. So you can't think in terms of object. I mean, I understand the concept and I understand that whole tree, right? I understand that whole tree. But there are even jumps in that tree that I can't follow. So again, I like you do this and then this and then this, and I like everything being defined, right? And so I think that's why, where is this? Where is this code? Oh, I can't find my replit now. Where's my replit? No, that's not it. Oh. Anyway, I think that's why that model view controller, that MVC, I think that's why that appeals to me, is that everything is in its own little box, and all you have to do is remember all the different paths, which are laid out for you in the server file, right? The server file kind of lays it all out, and then after that, you can go to the controller and be like, oh, okay, I have to go here and here and here. So anyway, I like that. But the actual like code that goes into it is not as appealing to me. Yeah, I think it would be really good for you to learn object-oriented programming, not because I actually know very much about it at all, but I know a lot about the different jobs that are out there, and so many jobs need for us to understand and work with object-oriented programming. So many jobs. So many jobs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna so my array, I'm just gonna go ahead and it's not an array though. I'm given a string, so this isn't even an array. They're lying to me. This is a string. So I'm gonna take this string. I don't like it when they don't tell me the truth. Okay, it's gonna be string dot split. But I'm gonna do it so it's like that. Okay, I need to console log this. I'm gonna take this out just to see what happens. Let's see what happens. No, why did they do that? Yuck. What is this? Okay, 1 and 3. Okay, why is this like this and this is like this? Why did they add an extra comma in there? They're not supposed to do that. So that's empty. That makes sense. That makes sense. This does not make sense. But I didn't, I mean, I just split it. I just have a space. I split it so that I would have my individual elements. So I don't understand why they stuck a icky old comma in there. I don't want that comma in there. Well, right, I understand it's a comma, but okay, so why did, okay, so if it did that there, oh, it's because there's a space. They put a space in there. That's why. There's a space in that example. Okay, so instead of that, you say do that. Let's test that out. Yeah, I still got, oh, oh. Wait, why didn't it do that? Wait a minute, I have to look at that. I've never done that before. Okay, so the difference between that and that. Okay, and then here. Okay, well, thank you. That wouldn't have occurred to me. I'm not really sure. So I'm splitting each of these comma separated values. Okay, but I'm gonna have trouble then with this. So I'm wondering if I have to trim it. Trim it. No, I can't do that. I want to trim it. Well, it doesn't want me to trim it there. Okay, instead of console logging it, I'll just go ahead and I'll assign it a variable. So it's, what is it? Will it let me do that here? Map and trim? Trim, I mean, but trim is supposed to, well, no, it might just trim. Wait, it's not going to trim it. Yeah, I would have to map it because I have to go through each of the elements, and then within each of those elements I have to trim. So yeah, map, where I have the EL, and then EL trim. Thank you. I didn't think about that. Now watch it not work. Okay. Okay. Okay, got undefined. Yeah, it's gonna have undefined because I need to do this. Okay, but so now I've done that. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Okay, it comes back replaced with spaces. So now I need to join. I wonder if that'll work. Do I have to put a regular expression in there? I can't remember. Oh, I forgot my conditional. Oh man, okay. So I forgot my conditional. So if string, okay. Okay, so if string, I can use the replace method. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see if this works. If it doesn't, then I'll use replace. I've had some issues with replace. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some issues. Replace has given me a lot of problems. Just because I don't know why. I've had some problems. Ooh, my phone's going crazy. I have 3 minutes to finish this. Oh, now I forgot what I was doing. Okay. String length is less than 3. Then I'm going to do this stuff. Else, return null. I wonder if I need to return null. I need to return. I did that backwards. Return, because I'm going to end up getting undefined because it's gonna, yeah, okay, else, oops, yeah, what am I doing? Else if gosh. String length is greater than 3. I know I don't have to put that in there. I'm just very little. There we go. I keep short-circuiting. I don't know. Okay. You can just use replace method. Yeah. I probably should. Okay, where's my... What's that? So I have an extra curly bracket. Okay, curly brace. Okay, now you go back there. You go there. Okay. No, you need to go over here. What a mess. Okay. Where did that come from? Oh, oops. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so string is not defined in array. Oops. There we go. Okay. So you think I can just reuse the replace method. Okay, so if the string length is less than 3, return null. I don't need this. I don't know. Or, okay, so they gave me another conditional, or what was the other condition? If it's null. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, so expected null got 1 and 3. Oh, because oh man, because I have a space in there. Because it's that space is taking up. Oh. I don't know how to account for that. How do I account for, because the string length in the second one, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's because that space is a character. So I need to length equals string length. So I need to clear out spaces for my string. So I need to do a regular expression equal to, I forget what that is. Actually, I have it pulled up in another tab. I'm gonna go over my 2 hours. Okay, so the regular expression, there's a space. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, rather than a regular expression, I'll just replace it. The thing is that, okay, so Code Wars doesn't actually let you replace all. Okay, so no, I have to return the number of no, I don't have to return the number of commas. I need to return the numbers. So in this test, I don't know if you can see this. Let me, in this test, it says array 1, so in this test, number 5, array 1, comma, space 3. They want me to return null because there are only 2 numbers, and I've got to pop and I've got to shift the front and the back numbers so that it only returns the numbers in between all, you know, the first and last numbers. So once I do that, once I pop it, I'm fine. But the problem is that this, like determining the length of the string, basically getting all the null stuff out of the way, I've got this space, which is actually one of the characters for the length. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 indices or indexes. And what I'm specifying here is if the string length is less than 3, it returns null. So anyway, I need to get rid of that space. I need to get rid of that space, but for whatever reason, Code Wars doesn't like replace all. And so I can't use replace all. I have to, I need to find a regular expression that will does a global removal of the space. I don't know why it doesn't do replace all. It's so irritating. I don't know why. Anyway, I just, okay. I have to find the regular, I'm just gonna look that up. See, this is supposed to be easy. I don't know why this isn't easy. Okay, so regex, target, space. Match a space. I mean, I guess I can just put like, what? Can I put there? I guess, I don't know. See, it's only gonna find one. If I end up with, okay, we'll see. I didn't know, I have got to, oh, what is that? Mr. Blue has a blue house, a blue car. String, replace, blue, red. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, but I don't have blue. All I have is a space. So that's what I'm having. I don't know what to, do I just leave it like that? I don't know. Oh, I don't know if that, is that gonna work? I don't know if that's gonna work. That didn't work. No, that didn't work either. How do you... Okay, so that should work. Oh, it's because I have that stinking space in. I'm thinking like an English major and not a... Okay, so I can do that, and then that means all, right? So, yeah, so let's test that. What? That's supposed to work. One space. 4. Okay, for now, we're just gonna do that. Wait, I actually have to do something with it though. I can't just like, I can't just declare it. I actually have to use it. Wait. Oh, okay. You know what? I have seen that and I just didn't know how to use it. Okay. Okay, the problem is I actually have to do something with this. So I've got that. So I actually need to do, okay, so I've declared it, but how am I actually using it? I don't know how to actually use this thing. So can I just do that? No, I have to actually do something. Replace spaces. Store it in string. So I'm basically just replacing it. Okay, that's not working. That's really strange. And that should work because I don't know why that's not working. I don't know why that's not working. Why are you not working? That's a space. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. I don't know. It just doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Okay. I'm returning the whole array back. Oh, that didn't occur to me to actually test it out. Hold on. Well, yeah, I'm returning the whole string, which I'm good with. It's just when it's being returned, it's not getting rid of the space. So the replace isn't working. The replace, this is not working. Let me see what happens with this thing. Okay, so now that's working. Okay, so now that's working. So if I do that, yeah, so your original. Okay. Okay, so here we can do the replace thing again, right? No, I can't. I'm checking the length of the string. Oh, I got rid of my array thing. Oh, I didn't, okay, that's right. Okay, so, yeah, well, plus I was checking the length of the string when the string had, when the string had a bunch of characters. So, yeah, but, yeah. Because I'm checking the length of the string, but when I console log the string, it's 1, 2, 3, right? So that should, yeah, I don't understand why that's like that. So I have to split it now. Okay, so string split. Okay. Array equal split, but then I think that's what you said to do. actually, I need to redo that. Okay. So okay, let string array equals string split. Okay, and then I'm going to console log string array just to see what happens. Okay, so that's working now. Okay. So now if string array length is less than 3, it's going to return null. Else, oops, what am I doing? Oh, I have to, there we go. Else, I'm going to string array map, because it's going to push out a new. Oh, I don't need that anymore because it's already trimmed. So I'm not mapping it. Now I can pop and let shifted array equal shift. Okay, and then I'm going to console log. Let's see what happens there. Oh, I don't actually want that value. I don't actually want that. So I'm just going to do, I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so yeah. String array. Okay. Okay. It's not a function. If I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, so this is just saying that if the array is less than 3, it's going to return null, but for all other instances, I have to apply these methods to it. But for whatever reason, it's saying that shift and pop are not, I can't just stack them up. Why? Why can't I do this? Do I have to like line it up? I hate having to, nobody else has to do this. I always have to do this. Why is it not? Oh, okay. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, what should it return in that case? Well, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean, isn't it just supposed to return 2 and 3? I mean, that's my idea, right? I figured that's what it's supposed to do. I don't know. Because they don't care how long the string is. They just care that I get rid of all the junk on the ends, right? I can't. Oh, I can't stack it. But okay, other people can stack it. How come I can't stack it? I bet you. Okay, I don't think we can actually do this on Twitch. But I bet you a cup of coffee that if I look at other people's solutions, they have that stuff stacked somehow, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, well, let's see if this actually works. Okay, so this works, but I'm just saying I think other people are stacking that. Other people are just like boop, 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 boop. They're putting 5 methods just one after another. And I'm sitting here with all my conditionals. But they're doing it somehow. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's so scary when I try to submit it because sometimes I have, see, right here. Oh, they didn't do pop. They did slice. Oh, because they accounted for split, slice, join. Well, I don't understand why that works. You can stack these, but you can't stack pop. I don't know why you can't stack pop. I do not understand. But before I forget, I gotta add this to my little code word thing because I finished it. And then, oops, why didn't that? Okay, so I have to go back. Thank you for helping me with that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You saved me some time, even though I ran over, like I was supposed to quit my stream a little while ago. I'm so glad that I got it done because it actually makes sense. Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, because that actually makes sense. And so I'm thinking with the whole pop thing, so the way it, I know that the computer doesn't think, and I know that programs don't think. So with pop isn't like in my brain. Pop is like there's this thing on the end, and I'm just gonna go boop, you know, and then it's gone. But in the computer brain, everything is indexed, right? Everything is assigned a certain place and value, right? It's assigned a certain location and value. And so if I remove this one thing and everything else shifts, what I was gonna pop doesn't exist anymore, right? Does that make sense? Like in my brain, I'm switching from my human brain to the computer brain, where I have these different indexes, and I went ahead and shifted one, right, which moves everything else over. But I've done that in one sequence, and then the next step down, I'm trying to remove something that isn't, I mean, is that right? Right, and so, right, so it returns that element, but when I'm not returning that element because I'm not assigning it a constant, like if I had assigned it a constant equal to string array dot pop parentheses, right, then it would return that value to me, the value that had been popped off of that specific index. But I am instead returning the leftovers, right, the array that's left over from the pop. And so in my brain, it didn't work when I just stacked it, because when I shifted it, everything moved over and the index that it would have popped wasn't there. Okay, when I stack, it's like calling a method on the return value. That's what I didn't understand. Okay, I have a bunch of pencils. Hold on. Okay, so when I stack, okay, because I have a terrible time knowing what I can stack and what I can't, which is why if you look at, I need to show you this because it's really, really sad. I mean, it's not sad because it is what it is, but if you look at some of the stuff, I've been working more with methods, but I've been doing this for months and months and months. And my code is really, really long, really long. And like this one, other people, when I looked at it, their answers are one line, and mine are clearly not one line. So, okay, so when I call split, it returns an array so that I can use the array method on that array again. Yes. The split method is used to split a string into an array of substrings and return the new array. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that is how I always use. The thing with the shifting and the popping and all that is the part where I'm not always sure what it returns. So I can do split because it returns the array, and I can do pop because that, but if I do, okay, but unless I assign it, okay, so I do split and that turns it into an array. I pop the last index off, but unless I assign a value to that pop, that particular pop element, it returns that, but I haven't returned anything. But if I call that array, it shows me the array that no longer has that remove thing. But I can't do pop split. Right, because I'm trying to pop something off of a string instead of an array. I got that part. I got that part. I learned that. I got that part. But yeah, the idea of popping, so if I call it, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I have to work with the methods more. I just started using the methods even though I've been learning about them. So I have an idea of what they mean and how I should use them. But in practice, I'm not firm on exactly what the return values are. So reading what you've put into the comments here makes a big difference for me. So I'm actually gonna copy and paste these. I'm gonna copy and paste that because this is gonna make a huge difference. I need to put it in this. Okay, so I need to make a new, I'm going way over. I meant to, oh no, wrong month. 04, 25, methods. Return. Okay. Oh, they're not letting me do it? Oh, I didn't touch it. There we go. Here we go. Oh, well, you remember a lot. You remember how to use stuff, which is important. Actually, like the syntax you can look up really easily, right? But understanding how they're used, and that makes a huge difference. So I mean, to me that's the important stuff that I want to learn, and that is missing from what I'm doing. So yeah, I appreciate. Okay, I have to move on. I have to start working on my stinking ugly gross portfolio site because it is due on Tuesday, and I haven't even started, and I have to learn how to use a whole new theme and figure out how to move all the junk that I've already got onto it. So I really appreciate your help, and I'm going to be here on Sunday mornings. I've got it on my schedule. I'm committed 2 hours every Sunday morning. Even when my kids are here, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be coding, I'm going to be grinding, making this stuff work. So I really appreciate it, and I've got a silent viewer who's lurking, so I appreciate you too. I really do, and I hope it's not painful watching me slug through this, but yeah, it definitely helps. So I hope you guys have a really good Sunday. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope that all of your your coding works out and everything is perfect all the time for the rest of the day at least, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna take off now. Bye. We'll see you guys.